So you basically could say Wendy Williams did her first interview in person in a very long time. You know, previous to that, as we all know, she's been doing so many phone interviews, like with TMZ, Harvey, and a few other places like The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne and the whole team there. And this time with her niece holding her close to her, and being like a support as she was going back to, I guess, the luxurious prison, or like I like to call it, the insane asylum. As she was going back, you know, she's having this interview and she's talking to the interviewer. I don't know if it was TMZ or whoever it was that she was talking to with the interview, but you know, a lot of people in the comments, everybody's like, oh, she sounds like this, she sounds like this. I will say one thing, I feel like she doesn't sound incapacitated, but still at the same time, she still doesn't sound 100%. She sounds much better than I think the way the reports were saying she was last year. How they, you know, they were saying, oh, she's frontal lobal, whatever diagnosis they gave her. They were saying, you know, some stuff that makes it look like she just barely could talk. She couldn't really speak. And as you can see, that's really not the case. And I also remember seeing and reading that it's also with her situation, her diagnosis is alcohol induced. So I think when she's alcohol free for the most part, and she's taking care of herself, she's more hydrated, she's eating much better foods, she's not doing any drugs, anything, she's kind of sounding much better. She's sounding closer to the old Wendy. Like I said, not 100% there, but closer to the old Wendy is what she's sounding like. It seems her niece, she loves her niece like her own daughter. And I think even as her niece mistakenly called her mom, I think that made Wendy very, very happy. I think she's happy having a supportive person by her side because, you know, as you know, her son is one of the reasons why she's in this conservatorship in the first place, because he was going ham with his mom's money. But at least she was there being supportive to her and talking about the whole situation with this guardianship. And I think they're all doing this because they're trying to really get it out of that woman's hands and it be in the hands of the family. You know, her niece seems like a great person to really be overseeing Wendy, being a support to her. You know, she's family. I think it makes a lot more sense to just be in her hands, in my opinion. And I really would hope that there's some money left, because the way it's looking, you know, that luxurious prison that she's kind of staying at, who knows how much money that is costing on a daily basis, a monthly basis. Everybody else that got their hands or had their hands in her money, you know, how much money is going to be left is really the question. I would really say. But so she did an interview on The View, and I think The View did the interview too, because The View has been trying to really, if you ask me, stay afloat to some degree with like the ratings, and they see that this is a big topic, and Wendy was on The View a few times before, so this is probably why they also put her on this show. But like I said, Wendy sounded okay. The only thing is sometimes she says she repeats certain words every other sentence or so, and it kind of makes it seem a bit weird, which is why I said I don't think she's all the.
Please like this video if you enjoy this content and subscribe if you haven't already. Visit Don Jaymor's official YouTube channel to watch more of Don's new videos. Thanks for watching.